Hello and welcome to another update video for Archaeology Rush. It is the 15th of October. Yeah, so I don't actually have that much to update today because I haven't actually been working on the game in the last week. Instead, what I've been doing is I've actually been working on a new tool. So um, I want to work on a um, sort of look wider playtest for the game over the next couple of weeks. And in doing that, I've actually been looking at the Steam playtest feature and uh, itch.io's playtest feature. And in that, I have been working on actually kind of getting something a little bit more focused in the works. But to do that, actually, I've gotten fed up of actually generating the builds myself. So previously, what would happen is I would go into Godot, I would export to a change, make all the directories myself, and then I would upload it to itch and Steam if I wanted to. But all these things are faffy, they all kind of require their own main bit of um, uh, setup. They're finicky. I didn't actually learn how to do Steam stuff properly. So yeah, I have boiled it down to two flat files. So first one, I'm actually going to do the upload that I do every week in live. So hopefully it's worked. So what this basically does is it boots up a uh, script that builds the game and then uploads it to itch.io and Steam. I'm not going to show the Steam side of it because I actually don't know what I can show. But I will show the itch.io side of it if that works. Well, it looks like it is working. Lovely. So yeah, now it's kind of uploading to Steam as well. And yeah, cool. So that has built and uploaded the game. Although it did fail to zip. Right. As per usual, looks like I need to do some troubleshooting as to what's happened here. Right, I've actually worked out what is going wrong and a couple of bug fixes. There's an ongoing problem with Godot, which causes some issues with just building the game. So I've managed to kind of mitigate some of those. But let's try again. So what I'm doing here is I'm just updating the build files. So I've made a project called build scripts. It's just for me to have some build scripts. And that now exists and executable in here. And then if I run this, it now generates, should generate a yeah. So it generates a build and then pushes out to Steam and itch.io. So if we take a look at the itch.io page, so currently in the position of making it so that there's a legacy version and a more updated version. But if we refresh this, right, just here, this is the one we want. This is the demo, and so um, it is 4:39, and it shows that yeah, we basically uploaded that version that we've just built to itch.io, and the same's happened on Steam. And so yeah, that is essentially all I want to update. Is I just want to show off the build script that I'd made. Um, I think everybody probably thinks that making games is kind of it's glamorous, always doing graphics and sound and game design and all of that. But that's probably around, I think, 30% of it. Um, the 70% is the boring stuff of physically making a game, uh, you know. And so that's essentially what I'm trying to do here, is to make it so that I spend less time actually making the game. I spend more time actually making the game in terms of design and less time developing it. Like pushing like builds and uploading them to Steam and all of that. And so this is probably one of the ugliest scripts that you'll ever see, but it works. And that's the most important thing. So I'll see you next week. I've got an update, an exciting, hopefully, if I get it sorted in time, update for you next week, where actually I'd really like some feedback in terms of um, what I would, what I want out of the game. We're going to be looking at improving some of the core mechanics of the game ready for the demo release. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful week, and